Welcome to Making Music with Miss Whitney. The last video we talked a little bit about lines and spaces, and we're going to use that to teach us where we can find the names of our notes. So, just to review, we have a line, we have 5 lines in a staff and 4 spaces in between each of those lines. And you're going to go in order. So line 1, space 2, 3, line, 4, space, and so on. And you're going to see that each of these is going to be its own separate note. So I could start on the bottom line and make my note. And then I could keep going up, space, line, space, line, space, line, space, line, and if I wanted to keep going, space, and so on. I could also continue downward with that space. So each of these represents, and you can tell that they go in a linear order. For the treble clef, we are going to start on this space right here because that's our first note, and I'm going to let you know that that is a D. And in the music alphabet, it goes A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and then it repeats itself. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, F, G, A, B, C, D, F, G, as long as you want to go. So you have to ask yourself, what comes after D in the alphabet? E. Then F. This one would be G. And here we are at G, which means we start over. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. You'll notice, didn't we talk about the treble clef or the G clef and how it circles around this second line here? Well, if you look over, it is a G. So that is consistent. If you are going to be in the bass clef, the notes are going to be different. The one below the bottom line of the bass clef is F. What comes after F? G. What comes after G in the music alphabet? A. And so on. And again, start over. These will line up so you can see. Now notice, this is the F clef, the bass clef, and this circles around the second line from the top, and the dots go above and below, and we look over, and yes, it is consistent. This note, or any note that is on this line, represents F. One last thing. I mentioned that this is the grand staff. That means we have a treble clef and bass clef happening at the same time. You might be wondering why the bass clef notes are different based on lines and spaces than the treble clef notes. Why is this bottom one over here G, while this bottom one over here is E? Well, the grand staff helps us line the notes up in order, one right after another. They connect. The only thing that separates the treble clef and the bass clef in the grand staff is this middle C. And we call it middle C because it's right in the middle of each of these clefs. And you can see that I've put this line through this note head, and that represents that there's this kind of invisible line between the two states. So if we line everything up, it should go in alphabetical order, starting from G. G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. Remember I said that was middle C. D, E, F, G, A, B, and then you would continue on. So it all lines up. G, A, B, C, D, F, G, A, B, C, D, F, G, A, B, C, F, G, all the way up as far as you want to go.